Hello, Justin. How are you, my friend? Good to see you. Well, I didn't sleep last night. Just got up like 30 minutes ago. And I thought, since I got nothing done I was supposed to get done today, let's do a stream. How about a stream? So, here I am. I may have to wake up a little bit to pull this off. We'll have to see. Justin, I don't know if you got it yet or not, but I went ahead and shipped all of your goodies in one box and left you a note where you can go ahead and pay whatever you want within the 2 weeks. But I thought I would combine the shipments and get them all to you at one time. So if you haven't got it yet, you've got a large box of goodness coming. So that's a cool thing. Hello, Jim Cantor. Good to see you, my friend. I'm going to search some more $1 bills. I'm into this. I'm going to do 400. The rest of the 500 brick that I had, that I added 100 into teacher yesterday. I'm going to do the other 400 of those. Those were pretty good, I think. Well, that's right. That's right. See what kind of goodness we can find. The puppies are really trying to talk me into a walk. Y'all see that? Turtle! Good to see you. Bad internet. Alright, I like lurkers. Hello, Michael Erickson. This is the $2 bill I picked up at the bank yesterday. I'm in love with it. I'm in love with it. Red seal. 1953B. You gotta love it. I haven't seen one of the old ones in so long, and that one's in so nice a shape. It just makes me happy. It makes me happy. Got a 1917 and 1908 Walker at the pawn shop yesterday for $12 each. 17 is a little worn, but the 18 is almost MS. That's too good a deal, Justin. I think you should give those to me instead. Awesome. Congratulations. Wow. Because the rattiest Walker you could find right now has about a $10 silver value. So to get a 17 and 18 readable dates and an possible MS for $12 each, that is a steal, my friend. Well done. Very nice. Why do I have a reflection on that, making it almost impossible for me to read? I don't know. Don't know, but I'm looking right at it and I can't see it. No, is it that? No, not that. Yes, it's got to be that. Got to be that. That's better. That's better. I can see again. All right, well, we are going to open $400. $400 bills, 4 straps of 100. We're going to be looking for all kinds of goodness. Cowgirl's back. Good to see you, Cowgirl. Thanks for popping back in. And this is some of the goodness we're going to be looking for. Can't stay just popping in to say hi, give you a thumb. Well, thank you, Richard B. Yeah, if you're here, hit that thumbs up button. The one thing we need to improve on these vertical shorts is we need to get more thumbs up to get this seen by more people, because our thumbs up are running light on this format. But we're going to be searching some dollar bills. Remember, there was a TV show I watched that one of the characters went by the name, his nickname was Dollar Bill. I don't know if that was, I don't remember what show it was. I don't remember. Michael Erickson has gifted 5 PasSpareTime memberships. That's so very, very generous of you, Michael Erickson. We're going to be looking for some star notes and other goodness. Stellar Outdoors, you're now a member for the next 30 days, as are you, Brian Knitter. Good Blunts, you're a member for the next 30 days. TWM53, a member for the next 30 days. And Lester Exton, a member for the next 30 days. That means you have some cool emojis that you can use. If we find a star note, you can pop a star up there. Also, on our Saturday auctions, you can bid. You get free shipping. So, congrats on the memberships. And Michael Erickson, that's so very generous. Here's what we're looking for today. We are a coin hunting, dollar bill searching, currency seeking channel, and going to be doing some metal detecting soon. We're looking for star notes first. This is a bill that instead of a second letter at the end of the number has a star. Like this one, 01850019 star. That means it is a replacement note for damaged or misprinted notes that they had to destroy. And these are carrying a nice premium above face value on eBay. Here's another star note, but this one's even more special. This one is a 2013 B series. The serial number in and of itself is not that fancy, but it's got the star. And in 2013, both Fort Worth, and this was printed at Fort Worth, you can see that FW, and Washington, D.C., they made a mistake. There were never supposed to be any dollar bills that had, or any bills that had the same serial number. Well, they both got to printing, and they printed a series of bills that have the same serial number. There's a twin sister out there. This is one of those bills. So there's another bill out there with this exact same number that has the same serial number. And if a person would be able to put those together, you're talking about thousands of dollars. So there's a website you go to. It's called the Star Note Project. And you can see if anyone else has submitted finding the twin sister, the one from Washington in this case. And try to cut a deal. Put your resources together and get those together and put them in an auction and sell them. What do we have here? 15799 157. I see it now. Almost missed it again. 157999751 with a B on both ends. This is a super radar note. B1579, B1579. It reads the same front to back and back to front. It is a palindrome, and with the letters matching as well, that does not happen very often. This has a nice value above face value. I'm just showing you some of the things we're going to be looking for when we search our $401 bills. Hello, Roger Ivy. I missed anyone? If you're here for the first time, please consider subscribing. We put out a ton of content. This is a repeater, 3042, 3042. That also carries value above face value. This is a nice one. 5 5s in a row. Right in the middle of the bill, 555, 55. Then it's got a 3 out of alignment with the rest of the numbers. That's called an odometer or a gas pump note. It also is a trinary, only using 3s, 5s, and 19 to make up the serial number. Had it been a binary, it would have even more value. And it's got a little bit of extra ink right there on the 5. It is over inked. So that bill's got a ton going for it. Here is another palindrome, 94700749. You gotta like those. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what we can find today. But if you're here for the first time, please consider subscribing. Hello, Hunter Boucher. Good to see you, my friend. I have $100 in this strap right here. Let's see what kind of order they're in. If I have to reorder them, what I do They are all messed up. I don't understand. It's not a ton of work, but it would be oh so nice if they just leave these facing the right direction. Let me get them all facing the same way, and then we will start our sort. These are out of a strap that we did 100 out of yesterday, and then the 100 we did was very, very good. So I've got 400 left. So I thought, let's just go ahead and do those today. We do have a stream tomorrow at high noon. We'll be doing 500 $1 bills that we'll be searching. We will then be doing a box of dimes, looking for silver dime. Then we'll be doing a box of half dollars, looking for a silver $half and other goodies in the $half box. Stan Horn is our donator for tomorrow, so all the fines will go to Stan. We'll be rooting for Stan. If he finds a star note, a silver dime, and a silver $half, he will complete the triple play, and he will get a bonus of a Morgan dollar or a Peace dollar. So Michael Erickson is here, and Michael can tell you it is possible because Michael did it. Michael did it. He's the only one so far that has pulled off the triple play. And you baseball fans know triple plays are a little bit rare, but it is possible. We've had several people do 2 of the 3, and if they don't get the full triple play, they get a half troy ounce of silver from me. All right, let's get started. I'm going to try to do this so you can see the date, because we're looking for older bills as well as fancy serial numbers and star notes. The date is down here. We did find a 1968, I think, in one of the recent searches. And I will try to keep up with the chat as well. Moderator, if you'll help me out, if anything needs to come off the board, you make that happen. And let's get started. Let's see if we can find some goodness. And Paul is hunting for paw today. These are mine that we find. So that's cool. And when I say they're mine, they probably end up with one of my grandsons. Looky there. We've already struck gold. Well, at least silver. Okay, paper. A06333-427 star. It is out of the 2017 A series. We are going to go to the website called mycurrencycollection.com, and I'm going to show it to you right there. And I am going to key in the number. This is out of the 2017 A series, 2017 A. We'll key in the serial number. That one is starting with an A. 06333-427 star. You got to put all that in there. Most of these have a run of 3.2 million. We're looking for anything with a lower run than 3.2 million to make it more valuable. And there is the 3.2 million run size. You can't see that because Paul's picture is right over the top of it on the screen. There you go, 3.2 million. You see this arrow down here? It is less rare. That doesn't make it worth less money. It just means it's not worth additional money by being rare on top of being a star note. Still worth, they're going for $2 on eBay right now. And that is our first find of the day. So you gotta like that. I'm getting 3,000 text messages. Let's see what's going on in the world. AppMax. Oh, my AppMax package just got delivered. That's good. I'll have some goodies. I will have some goodies. Alright, here we go. Hoo-boo! Speaking of my grandsons, I was just saying, Hud, that I'm opening these for myself today, but they'll probably end up with one of my grandsons because that's the way it usually goes for Paul. But it's good to see you, Hud. Hope you had a great day at school, buddy. Hope you had a great day of school. Hello, Perplexed Minds. Hello, Abbott. Good to see you. Just found a star note. Just found a star note. We're only 5 bills into the strap, but we found that star note right there. We're doing 400 today because I gave Teacher an extra 100 yesterday because he hadn't had very many finds, and the 100 that we opened were really good. So we're trying to see if this strap, the last 400 follow along that and are good as well. No donators today. Paul's just opening these for Paul. One of these days I'm going to figure out how to do a giveaway in this format, and we'll be doing giveaways in this format, but I haven't figured it out yet. But if you are here and you're here for the first time, please consider subscribing. We do put out a lot of content. We do daily short videos. I popped one out at 8 a.m. this morning just to see what happened. It did okay. Not awesome, but it did okay. I was going to see who the early birds were. Paul didn't sleep last night, so I was up, so why not? When I finally slept, I slept till 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Hello, B.H. Ringer. Good to see you. Oh, hello, Reddy. How are you, bud? Grandson Rhett, 10 years old. He hunts with us every Saturday. We call him Reddy Silver. He finds a lot of silver. We got a streak of 26 streams in a row, Rhett, of finding silver. We'll be going for 27 this Saturday. All right, back to the search. Looking for some fancy serial numbers in the dollar bills. Ready? Already got one star note. See if we can pull out anything. Oh, Rhett, you will have to tell Hudson. Last night in Teacher Straps, I found a birth date note that was 2010, September of 2010, the 18th. So only 9 days away from Hudson's birth date. Please hit that thumbs up button if you're here. We'd appreciate it. It helps us with the algorithm. And consider subscribing if you're here and not subscribed. Doesn't cost you a thing. It helps us out. Rhett and Hudson have a goal for us to get 10,000 subs by the end of the year. We are sneaking up on 8,000 right now. Sneaking up on 8,000. For a little channel that never had any plan to do anything other than have fun sharing our experiences while coin hunting. We're very humbled for everyone that takes the time to watch our videos. We appreciate it. Reddy's kind of our good luck charm for finding silver. Yesterday I took Rhett and Hudson out and we practiced a little baseball. I hit them ground balls and pop flies for a couple hours, hour and a half. They did pretty well. We got to do that again. We kind of got a rainy day today. But no baseball today, I suppose. Good for Paul to get out and get some exercise anyway. We all love baseball very, very much. Hello, Jim Thompson. It's good to see you, my friend. Welcome. Looking for some goodness in a strap of dollar bills. We've already got one star note. See what we can find. I'm also looking for old bills. And down here, anything before 2000, I'll at least make me look somewhere else on it. We did find an old one last time we searched. Looking for birth date notes, star notes, trinaries, binaries, repeaters, radars, gas pump notes, odometer notes, over ink numbers. How about a trinary note? How about a find? 444-51454. By my calculations, that's all 4s, 5s, and 1s. That is a trinary. Some people don't keep these. I do because they're going for above face value on eBay right now. And while I'm not selling any on eBay, I find them cool. So I will hang on to that one. Trinary note. Our second find of the strap. And occasionally Paul misses stuff and people in the stream save me. So keep your peepers open. If you see something that I missed, yell out at me. If I can go back and find it, I will. I've only been awake for a half hour. We also look for low serial numbers and 4 zeros to start or more. That one is not quite a low serial number, low enough anyway. We look for high serial numbers. I have only been searching dollar bills for the last 2 months. We search a tremendous amount of coins every week, but I got into this. I saw other people doing it, saw the value of the dollars going up with the fancy serial numbers, and I thought, I'll try it. I got 1,000. I thought, I'm going to be bored stiff searching these. I searched them and I fell in love with it. I also found 25 star notes in that first 1,000, which doesn't hurt anything. The best I've done so far, but we do average over 1 star note per strap of $100 bills. Ultra meticulous. Good to see you. Nut Fiend in the house. Anyone I missed, I'm sorry. I try to peek up occasionally and take a look. Let me take a sippy sip of my cold water. Alright, maybe that'll bring us some luck. Maybe that will bring us some luck. We do have our triple play stream tomorrow at high noon. We have a donator. Stan Horn is in. There's a find. That's got a couple things going for it. 92777722. Sevens are the number, 7s and 8s are the numbers you want to find in bulk. I keep any bill that has 4 or more numbers consecutively. But this also has only 2s, 7s, and 9s, making it a trinary note. So that's cool as well. 4 7s and a trinary note. One that I definitely hang on to. That is a good find. Gotta like that. You gotta like it. That's what I'm saying. You gotta like it. Adam Basarchik just subscribed. Adam, thanks, and welcome to the PasSpareTime family. Our Streamlabs app is supposed to catch every new subscriber and put that little message up, but it doesn't. But it catches some of them, but any that subscribe and it doesn't toss you up there on the screen, I'm sorry. We do appreciate you subscribing. We do put out a lot of content for y'all every week. Daily short videos featuring coin hunting, something from pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, or $half. Today's find popped out at 8 o'clock this morning. Our short video where we found a silver $half. I actually opened a box myself and I found a box with 4 silver $half in it. That's a good box. We also do live streams at least guaranteed 3 times a week. Every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. we call it Coinsomniacs. We search a $500 $1 bills for fancy serial numbers. Then we search a box of dimes looking for a silver dime. Then we search a box of $half. We search it to see what kind of goodies we can find from it. We call that the triple play stream. We repeat that same format at high noon on Fridays. And then on Saturdays we have our big stream. That's where grandson Rhett, who's in the stream, grandson Hudson, ages 13 and 10, they join me. We search 5 to 7 boxes of $half looking for silver. We have a streak of 26 Saturday streams in a row finding at least 1 silver, which is pretty awesome. We will open 5 to 7 boxes of $half and we will follow that up with a short auction, a 10 to 15 lot auction where we auction off some of our goodies, numismatics usually. And I've been popping in since I got into this dollar bill search thing with some extra of these vertical live streams daily. Our goal is to get more people aware of this great hobby. It very much is a treasure hunt. I'm looking for a dollar bill that's worth more than $1. That'd be the easy way to say it. We find some in every strap. Anyone can do this. I go to the bank, have a relationship with them. They are ordering me 3,000 $1 bills every week for me to search. Also boxes of pennies, nickels, dimes, half dollars. So you could get a strap of 25 or 100 $1 bills. Search those. Keep any good ones, return them to the bank. There's a birthday note. Now granted, the person would be 103 years old, but we're going to hang on to this. Hello, Dad Hunts Coins. It's good to see you. Hello, Ron Pierce. Good to see you. This is a birthday note, 0530, May 30th of 1920. Do you have a parent that was born on May 30th of 1920? A grandparent, perhaps? These birthday notes are going for $10 to $20 on eBay right now. It's really crazy, but that's what the market is bringing, so we hang on to those. They are very collectible. Very collectible. If you're here for the first time, not subscribed, please consider subscribing. We would appreciate it. Doesn't cost you a thing, and it helps us out with the YouTube and getting towards my grandson's goals of getting to 10,000 by year end. We're getting towards the end of the first strap here. We do have 4 finds out of the first strap. That's pretty good. We'll take that. If you ever see that I catch your birthday, let me know, because I'll make you a deal much better than you can get on eBay. It would make me happy to find somebody's birthday note. Make me real happy to find mine. If we could pop an 11/02/1963. I came within 9 days of Hudson's birthday note last night. He's going to go crazy when he finds that out. All right, that's going to end the first strap. 100 down, 300 to go. All right, strap number 2. Let's see what strap number 2 will bring us. Hello, Sloppy Stacks. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome. If I've missed anyone, I'm sorry. Turtle's got the internet going in and out. That's no good. We got storms in the area, so we could join you. We hadn't had measurable rain in a month, and we got a little bit last night, but we were supposed to get storms and a ton of rain, and that did not happen. And I would know because I didn't sleep last night. I was up all night long. I'm off camera. I'm sorting these into the right direction. It seems like every other bill is going in a different direction, which is crazy. How did they get that mixed up? When I was a cashier at age 16 at a gas station and then at Walmart, if I'd had a drawer that looked like this, I would have gotten in so much trouble. And our office lady was scary. We didn't want to disappoint our office lady. I'm guessing that I would have never done it twice. But it really just doesn't take that long if you do it while you're getting them as people spend them, to just go ahead and put them in the right direction. If you got ADD, this would drive you crazy. It's driving me crazy. Okay, I finally ran into a segment that are all going the same way. Yes. All right, they're sorted out. Oh, they're not sorted out. They're arranged in the correct direction so that we can search them. Red, white, and blue stacker. I've been a Chiefs fan since 1963. I had a lot of lean years. I would not pay Chris Jones $30 million a year. He's awesome. He's also over 30 years of age. It would be a devastating loss. Losing L'Jarius Sneed's going to be a big loss. But I really think the Chiefs need a wide receiver that can get open other than Rashee Rice, so that Mahomes can be more Mahomesy, because Travis Kelce's getting old. Hey, look there. That's what we're looking for. That's another find. That's going to be our second star note. First out of this strap. L02249-223 star. That indicates this was printed to replace a damaged or misprinted bill. That's what the star note indicates, and there's a real crazy fad going on right now where star notes are carrying a crazy value above face value. So I am taking you to mycurrencycollection.com, where I'm going to key in this star note. We're going to see how many they printed of it. It is a 2017 series star note. Again, this is mycurrencycollection.com. It is an L02249-223 star. Most of these are in 3.2 million runs. We're going to be looking for a number lower than 3.2 million. 3.2 million. That doesn't make it any less valuable. It just doesn't make it any more valuable. That is a normal size run. Oh, hold on. Come back to me. I was just pulling it out of the way to put it in the stack, and look what's next. We've got another star note next. So let me go ahead and move that 3.2 million run over there. Yeah, that would be nice, red, white, and blue. That would be nice. And I'll sacrifice a little defense for a little more offense. 0642-7872 star 2017 A series. Let's go back over to mycurrencycollection.com, where we're going to look up this star note. This is a 2017 A. We're going to look and see how many of these they printed, see if maybe it's a little more rare. It is a B series. 064-27-872. 3.2 million. That's okay. Still a star note. Still carrying a value above face value. These things are going for $2 and higher on eBay all day long. So we're glad to see that. It's our third star note now, I think, out of 2 straps. We didn't make 3 in a row, but having 2 in a row is nice. Real nice. Let me take a minute here and I'll show you some of the fancy things we have found in the last 2 weeks. Where'd that one come from? Oh, that's the one I found today. Let's see, what do we have here? What do we have? Oh, this one we found 2 hunts ago. It's an old one, 1969B. And the older dollar bills, and this one is in good shape. You do have to see a fold mark. But that carries value above face value. We're looking for older bills. This is called a trinary. 55225292. It only uses the numbers 5, 2s, and 9s in the serial number, making it a trinary. If it only used 2 numbers in the serial number, it would be a binary, and it would be worth even more money. If you're here for the first time, consider subscribing. We would appreciate it. This is considered called a broken ladder. If this was a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, used 8 numbers in a row, that would be called a ladder and have a real nice value. As is, this has 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different numbers, but not in numerical order. That is called a broken ladder, and that is a very nice find. This is a birthday note. It'd be somebody that's currently 4 years old. 2019 0717, born in July the 17th in 2019. Do you have a child or grandchild that was born July 17th of 2019? If you do, I've got their birth date note, and these things are going for $10 to $20 on eBay right now. So they are nice to find. So I will set those to the side. We'll go through some more of those in a minute. We are looking for things like this, the star note, where it's got a star instead of a second letter at the end of the note, signifying it is a replacement note, and for damaged and misprinted bills. And we look those up, see how rare they are, but these are going for at least 2 times face value right now. So always fun to find a star note. We are in strap 2 of our second 100 strap of $100 bills that we're searching, looking for fancy serial numbers. We are finding some. If you're here for the first time, please consider subscribing. We do put out a lot of content every week. Daily short videos on coin hunting, where we're hunting pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, half dollars. And we do live streams every Wednesday night at 8 p.m., every Friday at high noon, and every Saturday at 2 p.m., all times central. On Saturdays, we have giveaways. So you might want to consider hitting that bell notification as well to let you know when we're streaming. Because we give away things, like we'll be giving away something like this Saturday, several of them, called a silver certificate. It's a Blue Seal 1957 silver certificate, $1 in silver, payable to the bearer on demand. These carry a nice value above face value. I've never found one in the wild. I buy them to give them away. And we'll be giving some of those away. We'll also be searching 5 to 7 boxes of half dollars during our hunt on Saturday, followed up by a short auction. 1908, 2220. And that could be considered a birthday note if you get creative. August 19th of 2220. I don't figure I'm going to make it to 2220, so we'll send that back. I think it's a pretty safe bet that another 200 years are not in the cards for me. Hello, Copper Owl Coins. Good to see you. Ultra Meticulous, doing some math. I haven't been up long enough to do all divisible by 6. Okay, cool, Ultra Meticulous. Good to see Copper Owl here. Copper Owl is breathing on. Copper Owl, have you made it to 2,000 yet? Copper Owl is so close to 2,000 subs, it is crazy. Copper Owl is another content provider. He does coin hunts on Sunday afternoons. If you haven't checked out Copper Owl, why don't you do a little exclamation me and put your link up in the stream, and you would enjoy Copper Owl's content. Check him out, and you can help him out get to 2,000 subs. So much work goes into getting to 2,000 subs. Especially Copper Owl, unlike me, is not retired and is working a day job and doing all of his coin hunting in his spare time. But I would ask you to please consider subscribing to Copper Owl, helping him out along his road to 2,000 and beyond. We're in our second of 4 straps today. We're looking for fancy serial numbers. Looking for fancy serial numbers. We've already found 3 or 4 star notes, birth date note, a quad, trinary. See what we can find next. There's an old note. That's a 1995 series, and on 1995s we're going to look on the back and unfortunately it's not. There are some 1995s that are printed using a different method, a web note, and that is not one. But I've not been finding very many old notes. So when we do, we make sure and check them out. If you find one that's a web note, you have made some money. There's one with a very heavily overinked 7. Let's carry a tiny bit of value above face value, but I usually don't keep them. A full set of star notes might be worth, I have 1, 2, 5, 10, 20, 50, and $100. I don't know, Dad Spare Change. I do know this. The $100 star note in crispy conditions worth about 110 bucks. But the best place to sell star notes right now is on eBay. And by the time you pay fees and shipping, you really don't make any money. And there's a lesser market for the 20s, 50s, and 100s for sure. Even the 5s and 10s versus the 1s. The 1s and 2s are easy to sell. But if they were all crispy, I think you could consider a 10% premium on them and use that as setting a guide for what they might be valued at. You also could look, the best place to look is on eBay to look up values, Dad Spare Change right now. Currently 1,348 subs. Well, we got a ways to go, Copper Owl. We got a ways to go. Oh, I know what you released. Copper Owl hit 100,000 views. 100,000 views, which is amazing. 100,000 views. That's crazy. You never know, Ultra Meticulous. So put your exclamation me in, and y'all, let's get Copper Owl a little closer to that 2,000. I was thinking you were closer than that, but that's my bad. That's my bad. All right. I have not found very many bills from the Fed that are earlier than 2000, so it's nice to even see one. Give me one to check. Two zeros to start. We want them to start with 4 zeros or more. Then we've got a really low serial number, and those carry a nice premium. 88009083. Wanted to be something, but not quite. Had that 3 had been an 8 or a 9, we'd had a trinary, but it didn't quite pull it off. Five 58288 580. Yeah, anyone that's in, you see that you can use the exclamation me feature and list your channel. Everyone that's watching, please consider throwing some subscribes their way. Doesn't cost you anything, really helps them out with the YouTube algorithm and their path towards growth. And while you're here, please consider subscribing to PasSpareTime. We are searching dollar bills. We are searching dollar bills. Let me show you some of the examples of what we've been finding recently and what we're looking for. There's a bill with 4 5s in a row. 4 5s in a row, or 4 of any number in a row, carries a little value above face value, so we hang on to those. Sevens and 8s are the most popular numbers to find. Here's one with 5 7s in a row. I'd love to find 6 or 7 in a row that'd be worth even more, but 5 7s in a row does carry a value above face value, so we definitely hang on to that. This is a really cool note. 80, 70, 70, 80. So I'd call that 4 pairs, but I don't know if it is truly 4 pairs because it's not like 88777788. But a really cool note with the 80s, 70s, and 80s. So we hang on to that. This is a note that carries just a little bit of value above face value. If you look at that last 6, that last 6 is raised out of alignment with the rest of the numbers in the serial number. We call that an odometer note, or a gas pump note where that note just didn't quite slide down to flat. And those do carry just a little bit of value above face value. 1717, 8888. Hang on to those. This one's ultra cool. 94700749. That's called a palindrome, also a radar note where it reads the same front to back and back to front. Those carry a nice value above face value. Here is a 4 5s in the middle, and this is a really cool note. First off, it's got 4 5s in a row. Then it's got a 3 that's raised out of alignment with the serial number. Also, it only uses the number 9, 3s, and 5s, making it a trinary. And that 5 right there is over inked. So that note has a lot going for it. That note is definitely worth more than face value. There's a repeater, 3042, 3042. We hang on to those. They carry a nice premium above face value as well. This one's really cool. This is a super palindrome or super radar note, B1579 9751B. B1579, B1579. Even the letters read the same front to back. That's got nice value. And the funny thing about this one is, about 3 hunts ago, I missed it. And a few of my regulars in the stream said, "Hey, wait a minute, Paul, you missed one." And I went back, and not only did I miss one, I missed a really, really good one. So those are some of the examples that we're looking for. And we're looking for star notes as well. We've been finding some star notes and some fancy serial numbers today. We are in the second 100 of 400 that we are searching of dollar bill serial numbers today. You never know what you might pop up with. It is our mission to expose more people to coin hunting and dollar bill serial number searches. Joseph Perez, welcome. Welcome. Thanks for being here. We're glad to see you. I'll be happy to teach you. We're looking at these 8 serial numbers right there, and we're looking for anything fancy. And I just showed some examples. I don't know if you saw any of those or not. I'll show a couple more here real quick. One of the main things we're looking for, and we just found this a little while ago, is any note that ends with a star. Most notes start with a letter and end with a letter. This ends with a star. That signifies that when they printed this run of bills, they had a certain number that were damaged or didn't meet the criteria they had to destroy. So they printed replacement notes, and they signify that by putting the star on it. We always go to mycurrencycollection.com and we look up to see how many of these were made. If it's less than 3.2 million, they're more rare and are even more valuable. But today, star notes, $1 star notes, are going for double face value on eBay all day long. We're also looking for weird numbers like this I just showed, but it's B15799751B, and this note reads the same front to back and back to front. We're also looking for any note that would have a block of 4 the same number in a row, or 5 of the same number in a row. We hang on to those as well. So let's get on with today's search. We do live streams on every Wednesday at 8 p.m. that includes hunting 500 $1 bills for fancy serial number search, and a box of dimes for a silver dime, and a box of $half for anything good that we find in the box of $half, either silver, air coins, varieties. You never know what you might find in a box of $half. So we do Friday at noon, Wednesday at 8 p.m., both times Central, and then on Saturdays we do a live stream where we hunt 5 to 7 boxes of $half, looking for silver and the other varieties that might be in a box, and I hunt with my 10 and 13-year-old grandsons. And we have a streak going right now of 26 streams in a row finding at least 1 silver. So if you're in and you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. We're trying to get more people involved in this great hobby. Maybe we can find something really cool. We average over 1 star note found per strap of $100 bills. It's going to be a very inexpensive hobby to start yourself. First off, check your pocket change. Check your dollar bills for fancy serial numbers. You may be going out to dinner and getting ready to spend a bill that would cover the entire cost of dinner. Pay in cash as often as you can. Get change, look at it. I got a star note and change from Sonic recently. I also got a Buffalo nickel in change from Sonic recently. And did you know that in rolls of nickels, you can get rolls of nickels from the bank, or full boxes of nickels come with 50 rolls of nickels? You can search it and it is still possible to find one of my very favorite coins. The Buffalo nickel. See if it'll focus. Buffalo nickel in a roll of nickels. We average 1/2 a Buffalo nickel for every box of nickels we search. So it is possible. And Buffalo nickels, even if they've got an unreadable date, Buffalo nickels are worth at least 50 cents each. Turn a nickel into 5 times face value. That's not a bad day. That's not a bad day. Do appreciate everyone being here on this Thursday afternoon. I could pass a few hours while we search some dollar bills. There's a historical birthday note. We don't hang on to these, but 0904 1280 or 0409, so April 9th or September 4th of 1280. I don't know what happened on 1280, but we usually don't hang on to those. If it was 0704 of 1976, we'd hang on to it, because I know what happened then. Get a historical date, can be worth a lot of money as well. We're down to the end of strap 2. 3 or 4 bills left here. $11.55, $75, $77. Our last bill is going to be a trinary. 1s, 5s, and 7s, only using 3 numbers for the serial number. It's called a trinary. It does carry value above face value. Some people don't keep them. I do, because on eBay they're going for a premium right now. I'm not selling any. I'm just collecting, but I hang on to my trinary finds. I will put it with our other trinary finds. And the last note was a keeper. We are through 200 $1 bills. Halfway done. I got more. We're going to do 200 more. We're going to do 200 more. Speaking of $2 bills, sloppy stacks, look what I got at my bank yesterday. I went in and bought 400 $2 bills for giveaways, and they had a red seal. Somebody had spent, it is crispy, 1953B red seal, $2 bill. United States of America will pay to the bearer on demand $2. Got the old original reverse on it. If that was crispy uncirculated, that's worth $15 at least. I think it's a grade below that, still worth probably close to $10. And to just walk in and they say, "Hey, Paul," they all call me Paul because my grandkids call me Paul, "Would you be interested in this?" Yes, I would. Yes, I would. And if you get any more, I will drop everything I'm doing and I will drive out to pick it up. Hey, every dollar bill in this strap is going the same direction. That's amazing. We'll see if it makes any difference in what we find. This will be bills 2 to 300 that we have searched today, looking for fancy serial numbers. The treasure hunt is on. Dollar bill serial numbers are hot right now. Very, very in demand for fancy serial numbers. I don't know how long it'll last, but I do know they're not making any more of these older ones. So let's strike while the iron's hot and see what we can come up with. I'm also looking at the date, looking for older dollars because they have value. Making sure the green seal is on the bill and where it's supposed to be. Strap is off to a slow start, but like I said, inexpensive hobby. You go get $100 bills to search. Maybe you got 5 or 6 finds you want to keep out of the strap of 100. You take the other $95 back to the bank, throw a 5 spot in with it, get you another 100 to search. It's only cost you $5 for the opportunity, and you probably have bills worth well more than that in the 5 that you kept. Check your pocket change. You'll be surprised what you find. You're averaging over 1 star note per strap. Hopefully we find one in this strap. Not every strap has one. Some straps have 5 or 6. You never know. A while ago we found 2 in a row. Surprised me. I'm wearing black nitrile gloves. Dollar bills are filthy dirty, as are coins when you search them, protecting me from the dollar bills, but also it gives me a grip on the bills so they're not so slick, so that I can turn them over and show the numbers. I think you're right, Ultra Meticulous. That's just like the one I sent you, and then Hudson took it. Yes, Jim Cantor. A lot of my stuff goes to Hudson. Hello, River Rat. Thanks. We appreciate you. Thanks for watching. Thank you for watching. Thanks for being here on a Thursday afternoon. Let's see who's dingling me now. Oh, just a spam text. My mission is to get this done before 6 o'clock because that's when Grammy gets home. And I can spend some time with her since she's been working all day. But if we start getting a bunch of finds and it takes a little longer, then what's a fella gonna do? You gotta take them as they come. I always get a little sniffly searching these dollar bills. There's a certain dollar bill odor that comes off of these. Kind of like it, but it makes me get a runny nose. Crispy one. I wonder the stories these dollar bills could tell. What they have purchased, where they've been stored. Maybe you don't want to know. Hey, there's a trinary, kind of a cool trinary. 0088 2828. Zeros, 2s, and 8s. We will hang on to that one as a trinary note. You gotta like that. Carries a little value above face value. 31140114. Yeah, that's not anything I'm aware of that's worth money. But I like it. It's kind of cool. So I'm going to hang on to that for me and put it in my cool envelope, even though I don't think it carries any value above face value. Hey, it's all up to the individual collector what you think you like. And I think that was a pretty cool number. Nice to see a star note. Almost a trinary, 3002-2007. If February had 30 days, that would be a 2007 birth date note, but as is, February doesn't have 30 days. Kind of a cool note. Kind of a cool note. Yeah, the sloppy stacks, that one really could have been nice. Could have been real nice. You get a lot of close ones. I want to find 007, 00707. I don't know if it's got any value, but I'm a James Bond fan, and I think that would be cool. 9045, 9033, that was within 12 of a repeater. 9045, 9045, relatively close. So the strap with all of them in the exact right order, less fines, it appears. Don't know what that signifies. Somebody already searched them. I'm not the only one doing this. So sometimes you will search a strap or two and you feel like you're fishing in a pond with no fish. But you got to work through those to get to the good ones. These are Fed notes directly from the Fed that my bank orders. You can get teller straps as well that they've put together at the bank. The people have brought in 8s, 4s, a 3, and a 1. Almost something there. Wanted to be something. Just didn't quite pull it off. Getting towards the end of strap 3 here. Very heavily inked 5, doesn't really carry a lot of value above face value, so I usually don't hang on to them. Alright, we have searched 300, we've got 100 $1 bills yet to search today. There they are. Take another sip of my water. Do appreciate everyone being here with us on a Thursday afternoon. Week's almost over. We are searching $1 bills looking for fancy serial numbers. I'm currently putting this in so they all go the same direction. These are not all in the same direction. Maybe that means we will find more. I don't know. Doesn't appear to be rhyme or reason. Got a bunch in a row here. Most of them were in the correct order. Here we go. We have right now what? We got 3 star notes out of 4 straps. We need to find a couple in this strap to get back to our average of 1 or more per strap. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. You never know what the next bill is going to be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 8. One of those 8s had been a 7. That would have been a broken ladder, but not quite. You find those occasionally. They're a little harder to locate. Got to engage my brain for those. Alright, we're off to a slow start. Off to a slow start. Dollar bill looked like it had something growing off of it. I got places in my yard I can't grow grass, and I found a dollar bill that's got something growing off of it. Probably don't want to know what they use for fertilizer on the dollar bill. They've had our lake drawn down so people could work on their seawalls and their docks since November, and they just sealed the dam back up, and it's starting to refill. My pontoon boat that has been gone in the shop for over 2 years is fixed, and I am so looking forward to going and picking it up and putting it back on the lake as soon as my slip is back in the water, and we can get out on the lake, take the boys fishing, and just enjoy the weather. We have had unseasonably beautiful weather here all throughout February. One two one one two 335. 2 bills earlier than that would have been a trinary. Darn the luck. Just missed it. I got your email, Teach. I saw it earlier. I didn't get out of bed till 3:30, and I started streaming right after that, so I will take care of that today or tomorrow. But I did get it. Yesterday we were hunting bills for Teach. He found some good bills, but we put the old kibosh on him. We didn't find him any silver in the dime box or the $half-dollar box. It was quite sad. We'll try again tomorrow at high noon, doing $501 bills, and then doing a box of dimes, and then a box of $half-dollars. Stan Horn is our donator for tomorrow. Wishing him luck. 515151. One more 51, we'd have had something. Come on, throw me a star note. I want to see a star note. I want to see a star note. Teacher, this is the last $400 out of the 500 strap that I gave you the extra 100 yesterday that was so good. And I must have picked the right strap for you, because these have been okay, but they've not been as good as that one was. That was a really good strap. They're over halfway in this strap. Still looking for some goodness. So a mixture of extremely crispy bills in the strap and then really worn out bills. Anyone that's just joined us, we are searching dollar bills looking for fancy serial numbers. That was almost a fancy one. 7s, 3s, and 8s with that 1 in the middle. We'll take a little break from that and show you some of our better finds from the last 2 weeks. This is called a super palindrome or a super radar note, B1579-9751B. Reads the same front to back and back to front. carrying a nice value above face value. We're looking for star notes like this. Any star note like this that has a star there instead of a letter is a replacement note. And these are carrying a value of at least double face value right now on eBay. There's another star note. We do average more than one per strap. This is called a repeater, 3042, 3042. Those carry value above face as well. This is a great note, 5 5s in a row. And we keep any bill with at least 4 of the same number in a row. It also has the last 3 that's raised out of alignment with the serial number. And that's called a gas pump or an odometer note. It also only uses 3s, 5s, and 9s in the number, so it's considered a trinary note. And the first 5 has more ink on it than it's supposed to, so it's an over-inked note. So that one carries a nice value above face value. If you're here for the first time, please consider subscribing. We do put out a lot of content. We put out daily short videos on coin hunting. We put out 3 weekly live streams, minimum, Wednesday night at 8 p.m., Friday at high noon, Saturday at 2 p.m. Central. This is another palindrome, 94700749. Hold on a second. Got somebody at the front door. As long as they don't ring the doorbell, we're okay. It looks like it was just a delivery. That's okay. So these carry value well above face value. You'll want to find those radars or palindrome bills. 171748. We hang on to those. So we're looking for any dollar bill that carries above face value. 8070. 7080. Really like that one as well. But consider subscribing if you're here for the first time. It doesn't cost you a thing. It helps us out with the algorithm. Helps my grandkids get closer to their goal. There's 5 7s in a row. 3 7 7 7 7 7 8 5. 5 numbers in a row carries value above face value. We are just finishing up the last of our $400 that we're searching today. We found 3 star notes so far, some trinaries, some birthday notes, and we got probably $25 left to finish up here. See if we find anything else. If you like the content, please hit the thumbs up button. We appreciate that as well. We will be streaming at high noon tomorrow Central Time, doing a block of 500 $1 bills, looking for fancy serial numbers. And then we will be searching a box of dimes, looking for a silver dime. Then we'll be searching a box of $half, looking for a silver $half, a proof, not intended for circulation, errors and varieties. That 6 is heavily over inked. It does have some value above face value, but we are not keeping those. $693443334, very close to a nice fancy serial number. 8984. Did I pick up 2? 8s, 9s, 4s, and 1s. Not quite a fancy one. But we've also been adding in several live streams during the week where we're looking for fancy serial numbers. Getting quite the collection. It is a fun treasure hunting aspect hobby. And you can make a little money. Or create quite a collection. 9s, 2s, 1s, and 4s. Not quite a trinary. We're just about at the end here. Our last bill of the last strap was a find. Could we do that again? That would be nice. We haven't found a star note in this strap yet. Only 3 bills left. That poor thing is in sad shape. Last bill of the hunt is not going to be a find. So that's going to be our $401 bill search. Again, let me show you some of the stuff that we have been finding. Blocks of 4 to the same number in a row, we hang on to those. They do carry a little extra value. Birth date notes, 2019, 07-17, July 17th of 2019, soon to be 5 years old. Do you know, have a grandson or a child with that birth date? I've got their birth date bill. These silly things are going for $10 to $20 on eBay right now for a birthday note. This is a really cool one. This is called a broken ladder. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Uses 8 different numbers, not in numerical order. It's called a broken ladder. Had they been in order, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that would be called the ladder. Those carry value above face value. This is considered a trinary note, 55225292, only uses the numbers 2, 5s, and 9s in the serial number. If it only used 2 numbers, it would be considered a binary note and would carry a lot more value over face value. This is a note that we found. You always want to look at the date as well. 1969B, older dollar. And the older ones are worth value above face. There's our 5 7s in a row bill. All these carry value above face value. 80, 70, 70, 80. This has the last 6 raised out of alignment with the serial number. That's called an odometer or a gas pump note. And those do carry a little bit of value above face value as well. We hang on to some of those. 17178888. Nice bill. This is a palindrome, 94700749, also a radar note, where it reads the same front to back and back to front. That carries a nice value above face value. 4 5s in a row. This is a special bill, and it has actually 5 5s in a row, not 4. 3 9, 5 5s, and a 3. The last 3 is raised out of alignment for a gas pump or an odometer. It's got the block of 5 in a row. It only uses 3s, 9s, and 5s, so it's also a trinary, and the first 5 is over inked, so that bill's got a lot going for it. 3042, 3042, that is a repeater note that carries additional value. Star notes. Bills that end in a star instead of a letter is a replacement note. These are carrying at least 2 times face value on eBay right now. They are going bonkers. There's another star note. And then a super palindrome, super radar note, B1579, 9751B, B1579, B1579. Reads the same front and the back, including the letters. That has a nice value above face value. So today we found 3 star notes. We found 3 trinary notes. We found one with a block of 4 7s in a row. That is also a trinary note, only uses 9s, 2s, and 7s. Was a good find. And we found a birthday note, May 30th of 1920. They'd be 104, it's possible. They'd be 103, almost 104, but could be a dad, a grandpa, a mom, grandmother, and may have found their birthday note. So those are the finds today. Hello, Fleabag, I missed you. Hello, Yakety, good to see you. Wildflower, I hope that explained it to you. Please consider subscribing if you're here for the first time. We do this very, very regularly. What do I got, Jim? Do I have a bill you need? If I have a bill you need, I'm your Huckleberry. just let me know. If I ever find your birthday note or a note close or a you can find a note that was your old phone number. That's cool to have. And the ones I've showed you are all above face value. They either are selling for a premium on eBay. When you go to your bank, ask them if they got anything cool. Yesterday they gave me this $2 bill, a red seal from 1953B. I bought it from them for $2. It's worth about 10, and that will go in my personal collection because I love the old $2 bills. But thanks for watching today. We appreciate you being here. We will be streaming again tomorrow. At high noon. 500 $1 bills that we'll be searching tomorrow. We will also be searching, and we'll be looking for fancy serial numbers. We'll be searching a box of dimes, $250 of dimes, 50 rolls of dimes, looking for a silver dime. Then we'll be searching a box of half dollars. Hello, Leon. Hello, D. I can't find a notification to tap on. On these vertical shorts, what they're doing on notifications, they're putting them in the short feed. They're putting these vertical streams in the short feed, but any of the live streams I do on the other nights, especially the Saturday, or any of the videos I do, you'll get a notification that we're streaming. So if you turn on the bell notification, you'll be notified we're streaming. And I've been doing almost daily streams right now, and we're just trying to make more people aware of this fun, great hobby, the treasure hunt aspect. My grandkids have fallen in love with it, and I'm keeping them off of video games and off their cell phones, so I figure that's a really good thing. So thank you everybody for joining us today. Have a great Thursday. We'll see you again tomorrow at noon. You're welcome, Todd. We'll see you tomorrow at noon, because that's when Paul will have more spare time. God bless all.